Hi, Eric. Welcome to the conversation. I'm happy to have you here. Hello, Tippy in the background, who's asleep. Always my faithful companion. So I'd like to touch upon a couple of the things that were already talked about. The first thing I want to talk about is calling yourself a writer. At what point do we become writers? At what point does it become real for us as writers to feel like we are actually, in fact, writers? I think it takes practice. It takes practice saying it out loud to strangers. I'm a writer. For me, two things happened that really helped me to feel comfortable saying it. First, I went to the very first writers conference I ever attended. Last year, I went to DFW Con, and that was a life-changing, life-altering experience for me. It made me realize that I wasn't alone, that I wasn't crazy, and that being a writer is really okay, even if you've never published anything. And I haven't. I'm still working towards that, and that's the goal, that's the dream. That doesn't mean I'm not a writer, though. And then the other thing that really helps me to feel like a true writer is saying it out loud to strangers. And that was really scary, and it took me getting a job outside of the house to get to that point. When I got my first job in many, many years, because I stayed home with my kid until the 9th grade, I homeschooled him. When I got that first job, it was soul-crushing, and I felt like I lost my identity. I felt like I lost being a writer. And so I clung to it even more desperately. I started telling everybody that I'm a writer. This is my day job, but I'm a writer. I left that soul-crushing job and have a new job, which I actually quite enjoy. I like my work family. I like the job I do, and I have plenty of time outside of work for my writing life. But when customers come in, I'm happy to share with them, I'm a writer. And I tell them what I'm writing or what I'm working on or what I'm querying or who I'm querying, even though those names don't mean anything. So that helps. And then I'm curious, what do you guys think about, how do you make that decision when it's time to let go of a work? Or do you want to pursue self-publishing a work? Or do you just put it in your desk drawer and call that a learning experience? At what point do you stop actively seeking publication for one of your works? And if you stop seeking traditional publication, at what point do you decide to self-publish? Because I'm wrestling with that question right now. I have a supportive husband who wants me to self-publish whatever I want. But I don't know that just because I wrote something that it's worth putting out in the world. I think sometimes a project's purpose is to teach us, and I think that's valid too. So how do you untangle that? How do you figure out what to publish and what to let go of? Okay, this video has run over, and I really dislike running over, but I don't want to re-record. So again, Eric, thanks for joining the conversation. Look forward to hearing from all of you. Bye!